Alright, I restarted the stream because I'm at my computer now. So, alright, let's go back over here. So, once again, in the morning, we had a very clear draw, which was these low resistance highs. Switch this on. And we ended up coming back there pretty clearly. Sometimes you just gotta look for these low resistance highs and say, where are they? Okay, now the market's probably gonna want to go back there. Sometimes it really is that simple. Alright, so let's save this. We gotta make a new folder for today. 11/5, 5/25, Wednesday. And can be as simple as identifying old LOR. You can see we went to go run that. Now, you guys know the trade that I wanted to take. I don't know if it's even worth reviewing because, like, it's just gonna make me mad because obviously I missed it and I really wanted to take it, but I guess we'll review it. So, we had accumulation. It sucks to miss trades like this because it's so obvious. It was perfect. This was literally perfect. Accumulation. We got a sweep of the lows, so what's that? Manipulation. Man, I don't even know if it's worth reviewing because I already know exactly, you know, I already knew I was going to take it, but I just couldn't, I wasn't set up yet. We'll review it, it's fine. So, accumulation, manipulation. By the way, what time we manipulate? Midnight. Right here. And then we manipulate 7:30 right here. So you can clearly see accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, and then here's an inducement. What happened at this inducement? You can clearly see we had S&P. And why was this a significant area? Because it was an old breaker block. So let's go back. So I identified this initially. I guess you could identify this, either one. Honestly, probably just do this one. Doesn't really matter too much. They're basically the same. Hey, what up, Javier? We're just journaling the trade that I wanted to take today. Not necessarily journaling, but you know, just screenshotting and stuff. It's always annoying to like call a trade so precisely and then not get in on it, but it is what it is. So, right, we had SMT with the low. We have a 15-minute key level. And then first we get 1 minute change in state here. We use that one, and then we get another 1 minute change in state here. The one that I would have wanted to use was the second one right here, because at this point when I see this momentum candle, I know we're gonna go run through that. So this is what I would have liked to have taken, and you guys saw me try and take it on stream, but I was just slightly late. And that's okay, right? So we're delivering from a 2022 for value gap, right? Because we have a liquidity sweep, and now it's kind of being weird because it's showing a weird gap there. But this is a 1 minute for value gap. And we reused the first presented for value gap as well. This really was about as good as it gets in terms of high probability trades. That's okay. So it's not showing the gap correctly, but there's supposed to be a gap there. So I would have entered on this momentum candle, changing state, delivering from both the 2022 model for value gap and also delivering from the first presented for value gap. Hello? Hi. I'm in the middle of doing a backtesting session.
Oh, is it live?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll be out of your way.
It's okay. I can put a noise if you want. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. What? Alright. What up? What up, Din Din? How's it going, bro? Last. Bro, you're not last, because I guarantee you there's someone else that's gonna be after you. So here's the first presented for value gap. Look at how, right, we get manipulation below 730. Guys, I really wanted to take this trade. And I was just slightly late, right? And that that changes everything, right? If I'm slightly late, it's not worth it. So I really wanted to take this. But anyway, it's okay. It's not a really big deal. Alright, see ya. Okay. Yeah, we're delivering from the first presented for value gap. Once again, there's supposed to be a fair value gap here. I don't know, the chart's just glitched. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, we have a 1 minute change in state. The reason I like this is at this point it's very, very obvious that we are going to go run these highs. Right? So first we have these low resistance highs. And then as well, eventually all the way over here we have these low resistance highs as a secondary draw on liquidity that could have been a target. Now maybe you just target it here, and that's clean on its own, right? But whew, wow. That's crazy. That's 4.8. I was so close to taking it too. I was so close, and the reason I didn't was because I wasn't set up, and I would have had to enter on that candle, and it was too late. It's just unfortunate. But yeah, the fact we delivered from that first presented for value gap makes it very, very high conviction. We could probably find a first strike down there, in all honesty. By the way, guys, I am listening to music. If you're wondering why I don't talk that much sometimes, it's just because I'm listening to music and I'm I'm just kind of just being chill. So 9:45. Yo, 9:45. Oh my, that's literally a 9. That's a 369 time. It's a 9. 9 plus 4 plus 5 is 18. Plus 1 plus 8 is 9. That's crazy. We're going to mark that out real quick. So 9:45, very important time. Because it's going to be a 9. Wow. $9:45 flow state, close, 15-minute, 1 minute. And I think I'm gonna change the name to MMXM close, but I'm gonna think about that for like another couple days. But yeah, the key is basically higher time frame AMD, lower time frame AMD. So what is this? Inducement. And then, yeah, just expansion. We had really obvious LRLR here. So simple way to take this is just go, okay, we had that, 1 minute. Let's go for 2 to 1 here. This right here, This is probably how I would have taken the trade if I was to take it. And this just really is about as simple as it gets. And I was so close to taking it, but it's okay. Number 2. So then other ways you could take this, well, we could drop down to a 15-second because we reacted off the first presented for value gap. So we probably had first strike. And would you look at that? We did, right? We have first strike where we come back, retest the first presented for value gap, get a 15-second change in state, and utilize the wick. That's pretty sick. Objectively, that's pretty sick. You could even use this change in state. Maybe that one's preferred. I mean, what up, D-Trader? How's it going, bro? I would say let's use this change in state because I don't know. It looks like a more obvious measured move lower. So I would use that. And it just makes it simpler. So we're going to go with that change in state. And you can clearly see that we get a 15-second change in state retest out of the first presented for value gap. And then we do expand out of this. And we could target 7 projections. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We actually go up 8 projections, but that's not important. What's important is we made money, right? 7R right here off of the first presented for value gap, first strike. What does short side trade look like? You want to look for a short trade? I don't understand what you're asking, honestly. Yeah, we have a first strike here. Very nice. We also had a first presented for value gap inversion. That would have been nice. And I could show that in a second. Not always easy to see these, but I just gotta mark them out and keep marking them out until I catch them live. So the most realistic way to take this is to target the end of this LRLR. Yeah, you need a 150 point short trade. Why do you need specifically a short trade? Not long, specifically short. Alright. And then yeah. This is a very high probability trade. Yeah, that's clean. So that's another way you could take it, is first strike like that. $9.44. Technically we start expanding at exactly $9.45, so pretty cool how that's $369. aligned. 9:44 first strike, 1 minute 15 seconds. Okay, so then we also had, I mean, I don't want to be stuck on this one segment of price for too long. And also, I don't know why this is glitched, because it's supposed to have a candle here where it inverses the first minute for value gap. Whatever, I don't really care, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Just look at something else, I guess. But yeah, but the main thing here is just, well, we had AMD, manipulation of midnight, then another AMD. Let's just call this inducement for the sake of making things look kind of clean. And we'll take a screenshot, like a whole big family reunion picture of the entire market maker model. I mean, this is cool. Objectively, this is just cool. We're below the 90-minute true open as well. I believe we're below the 22-minute one as well. Yeah. See how time and price are aligned, and then we go up. So low time frame model within higher time frame model. And this is why I was so annoyed once we basically came all the way up here. I knew like yeah, we weren't really gonna get anything else, because this was the main opportunity. Yeah, sucks. I mean, obviously we had a manipulation, breaker structure for value gap. That's all great and all, but you'd have to actually see that. Let's just look at that for a second. I mean, I want to move on because this is just, we're looking at the same little segment of price, but still, there's a lot to learn from this. So, the 30-second 2022 model, do you guys see it? Let me know if you guys see it. Do you guys see it? We sweep out the low with SMT. Displacement higher. Breaking this high. Okay. Then what? form a fair value gap right here. On the 30-second. And what's cool about the fair value gap? We'll mark it out as ICT OTE, right? Okay. And then yeah, we expand out of this pretty clearly. We could look at current price action. Oh man, we ran that liquidity. We ran that liquidity already. Oh my gosh, bro. That was what I wanted to... Okay, never mind. I'm not interested in trading Asia. I wanted to see this liquidity get ran, and... Well, clearly we use this fair value gap to go run it, so... That's okay. It's a nice little 2022 model here. So yeah, 2022 model for value gap on the 30-second. We use it at 942. 2022 model, 30-second. That's actually a 6. Is that even worth marking out? Honestly, yeah. Right? We hit at 942. That's a 6. Alright, save. Then obviously we had that trade up there. But why was the market still bullish? Because we were expanding to, well, actually this is a good question. Why was the market still bullish? Well, personally, I think market is seeking to go back to fill this RTH gap above. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. Might take a break, honestly. Yeah, massive RTH gap. So I bet we come fill that. Okay. I'm gonna get some water real quick. I mean, we could look at current price action, right? Like, should we? Yeah. I mean, maybe we could possibly take a trade. Let's look at current price action, honestly. I think we are going to be bullish. I think we're going to come back and fill this RTH gap. I think the market using this as a 1 hour gap. One hour BPR. And we are expanding out of this. We actually got SMT with that low. Why is this not in electronic trading hours? Wait. See, that makes a lot of sense. So this low, we got SMT with this low. Just barely. So now we are displacing higher. I mean, the ideal entry was here, right? Inducement below this low. And discount. So, I don't know. It's always interesting to look at. Oh, man, maybe I'm just not in the mood to backtest right now. I don't know. OTE, that's perfect. And from here to here, it's a sweet spot. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And these markets really are perfect. And then what's this? We finally break out this high. This is gonna be a sniper entry right there. Whew. Clean. Crazy. It's literally just trend lines, man. The trend line traders were right. You might be wondering, why are you marking out break structure like that? I'm marking out break structure from a displacement point of view. Like right there, we got displacement. So. And then expansion. Where's the true opens? This is going to be interesting. 1930 right here. So we're below 1930. Once again, guys, true opens. Amazing for reference. Just to have as a reference point. Then where's the 90-minute true open? We got 21, 22. Okay, so we want to use the other one, 1952. So we're below that as well. Okay, now what about the 22-minute true opens? We might need to add a new one. Yeah, we're gonna need to add a new one. So 18 o'clock to 1930, 1930 to 21. Okay, so 21, 22, we got that true open. So halfway point is 2015, right? Yeah. So 2015 plus 6, right? Yeah, 2021. That's the next one. Oh, and then look at that. That's right before we get the move lower. Wow. So yeah, below every single true open. Crazy. I'm gonna charge my laptop. Is there anyone watching? If there's someone watching, then I might continue, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling exhausted. I don't know. If there's one person watching, it's kind of surprising. Alright, plugged it in. Alright, let's go ahead and screenshot this. So, 2111. So this was still today. 2111, 2022 model on the 32nd. Okay. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm just not feeling it right this second. But I'm not feeling it. Like, I don't want to backtest right now. I don't know. We also got a lower time frame 2022 model, right? Where we get displacement, a fair value gap, and then expansion. It's just crazy. These models will form within themselves. We actually perfectly came below the true open of this cycle here. Where's is there a new cycle, 90-minute cycle open? Oh wow, that is really precise. Wait, we gotta record this one as well. Right, so on the lower time frame, same thing. We got a sweep. Breaker structure, and then retracement to fair value gap. and then expansion. It's pretty cool. I'd mark this out as manipulation, and then I'd mark this little guy over here as the inducement. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. True opens. They're helpful. They are so helpful. '21, '28, 2022 model on the 1 minute. Entry via inducement, so I'll do dash I. Okay, honestly, guys, maybe I'm just too tired, but I don't know if I can do this much longer. Oh, there's 4 people watching now. That's a lot more. Okay, maybe I should lock in. What do you guys think? Why do I... Dude, I get so sleepy out of nowhere. It's because I don't get enough sleep. Yeah. I guess we should review actual price action for the day, right? Because we're looking at some Asia session price action from right now. We should probably review actual price action from the day. So during the day, let's see. During the day, we expanded higher. Where were we drawing up to? Let's see. Is there a logical spot? Well, we had from this PM high was a logical spot. I don't know about the rest of it. I think we continued higher. It was just kind of just extra. I don't know. This is a very obvious LRLR run. Past this, it's like I guess we're approaching that consolidation. Well, there's always a reason. We gotta find it, right? I mean, I know we're drawing to go fill the RTH gap, but right now we are in a retracement. Ooh, there might have been like propulsion block conditions It's always interesting to look and see. Yeah, early in the morning, by the way. This was super early in the morning. But I actually watched this occur live. I was thinking like this could be a propulsion block. I was thinking it, but I honestly did not have enough energy to take it. But I watched this occur live, and I was like, I could see basically this being a propulsion block, and then we go run these low resistance highs right here. And well, what do you know? That's exactly what happened. And I mean, on one hand, it's not like I don't want to take trades for no reason, but on the other hand, man, sometimes you just gotta take trades even if they might lose, because if they win, well, then you caught a massive win. And I don't know, that is objectively valuable to be able to catch massive wins like that. So OB, PB, 30-second change in state. I mean, you could enter off of this placement right here. I mean, it's not the smoothest trade I've ever seen, but it does it. You can also take profit here. I'm too lazy to mark it out normally, but I'm just gonna say like, yo, Dynamis. Let's just mark it out. It's fine. I don't know. Like I said, not super obvious, but I'm gonna mark it out. I did watch this happen live while I was half asleep. But I was like, yo, if we get this change in state, we're probably gonna go run up to those highs. And then we did. Alright, let's just screenshot this. Guys, I'm sorry I'm so tired. I don't know. It just is what it is, I guess. So 7-18 Dynamis. I'm not really recording the best trades right now, but it's whatever. Too tired for this. I'm supposed to film a market recap. I might fail tonight, guys. Oh, what the? There's 8 people watching now? Bro, every time I'm about to stop streaming, there's more and more people watching. Oh, I am so low energy right now. This is not the time for 8 people to watch me. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Oh, man. We should really actually review real price action, I guess. Because right now I'm reviewing like pre-market of New York. And then I was just reviewing Asia. Well, we talked about, I guess we could look at this. We talked about how this was a 5-minute gap. And as I always say, when the market's expanding in a direction, 5-minute gaps within that expansion aligning with 30-second change in states are likely to hold. And I was saying that as it was occurring, I could have taken it. I just didn't feel like that much of a degen to actually take it. But the reason for why you could take it is, well, we still have this consolidation above. So we know that the market's still probably going to drop to this. So that's basically what happens. So once again, when the market's expanding, 5-minute gaps are likely to hold, and then 30-second change in states out of them are going to be really nice. So let's make note of that. Once again, we already kind of know that, but not LRLR consolidation. Right? That's just something I've discovered through screen time is 5-minute gaps, 30-second change in states when the market's in a expansion phase on the higher time frame. They're gonna play out. I don't know. Sometimes I don't like it because it's like not the highest probability trades, but they're trades. They're trades. So 5-minute, 30-second. When the market is here, let's just say 5-minute gaps, 30-second CSDs when the market is expanding. That's nice. So yeah, and then yeah, here's the proof of it. Right, we can go down to lower time frame. By the way, perfectly manipulating a true open. This was, I think, 951. Yeah, so 951 was right here. So yeah, that was kind of my conviction for this being the low because the true open got manipulated. So 5-minute and then 30-second change in state. I mean, I thought about taking this, but it's just not. It's a very high closure. It wasn't worth it for me. You can watch the stream. Like I was looking at it, I was like, you could take it. Is it the highest probability trade that I really want to take? No. But it did play out, so cool, I guess. Once again, I'm not really upset. You gotta realize, like, sometimes even if you kind of know what's gonna happen, sometimes it's just not worth it. That's the hard part about trading is sometimes you'll know, like, okay, we're probably gonna use this gap, we're probably gonna expand. That doesn't mean that I need to take a trade. So 5-minute gap, 30-second change in state. Probably go stop below the momentum candle. This is a weird situation, but you could just go, I guess, like that. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like I said, there's no draw on liquidity to the upside. I mean, I guess you could target this consolidation, but you'd have to deal with this drawdown here. That's not so fun. I don't know. Not the highest probability trade for sure. I just, that's why I didn't take it, right? You guys saw me kind of looking at this idea live, and it wasn't worth it. 10:23 flow state close, 5-minute, 30-second. Yeah, just not worth it live. But then yeah, we kind of form another accumulation range. Manipulate. So this on its own is its own. It's a nice, another nice trade here because we had finally spent some time generating liquidity. That's basically the key, is we spent some time generating liquidity. Did the 1 minute chart, man, the 1 minute chart still has this void. What the? Okay. Yeah, man, sometimes just the market, it's just going to, it's going to be obvious, but you'll still miss the opportunity. Oh, look, this was also a Reaper gap. Because what is this? Let's see. And actually, now that I look at it, so measure out this whole entire swing up before the move lower, because this whole entire swing up is a breaker. Where's the most imbalanced area? It's this volume imbalance right here. So this, I consider this the Reaper. That's just cool. That's just really cool. So it's a 3-minute Reaper. So we, for Abyss model, which is align time from change in state off a Reaper, we go down to a 15-second or a 30-second. Three-minute Reaper gap. Okay, let's go and see if there's a 30-second or a 15-second. Yeah. So not only was this a first strike, but it was also off of a Reaper. It's just like I always say, the market's just perfect. Everything lines up perfectly. I don't know how. I have no idea how. Genuinely, it blows my mind. I'll honestly never understand how perfect these markets get, but they are. They're this perfect. They just are. So I just accept it. Not gonna overthink it. Like, yeah, these markets are just, they're just kind of cool. They're just cool. They're just perfect. I don't know. I don't know how I even learned most of this stuff. I just kept back testing. 8 projections. Like, I don't know, man. Is bizarre. Is bizarre sometimes. You look at the market, you're like, so this actually was just perfect. And then yeah. So this is my Abyss model. You take a line time from change of state off a Reaper. So Reaper Abyss. Haven't made a video on it yet. I haven't even really talked about it before. So what is this? 942. Reaper Abyss. 3 minute 30-second. getting tired. Every single time I'm like, I'm gonna stop. And then I keep going. For some reason, I just keep going. Let's see if there's anyone watching. If there's people watching, I'll keep going. There's 6 watching still. You guys like it when I'm at my computer for some reason. When I'm chilling in my bed, you guys are like, "Yo," no one watches. But when I'm at the computer, everyone's watching. Man, okay. There's infinite stuff to review. I mean, it really is an infinite rabbit hole. I really should make a market recap today, but I don't know. I'm feeling really, really out of it today. I think I might just get some sleep. I'm gonna work on it though. I'm gonna try and make it more consistent and become more consistent with it over time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for being a little out of it, but um, hopefully that'll change in the near future. I don't know, hopefully try and switch up my habits here soon. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. And if I make market recap, that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully I do, but I don't know. You can see how exhausted I am, so I don't know. Alright, peace out.